Mary Edwards worked in the health insurance industry for 14 years before moving into consulting. She joined Accenture in 1995 and today is a client account lead for one of Accenture's largest insurance clients. She is also the location managing director in Pittsburgh. Mary defines success, first, in terms of her family's well-being.
I work to raise and provide for a family. It's very important to me, and I need to make this work in a way that I can provide a very good and rich life and experience for my family. That's why I do it, and if it didn't work for my family, I wouldn't be here doing it. So success, number one for me is, are we good at home? Number two, am I good with the client? Number three, is the firm happy with me? Right? So check, check, check.
Several events stand out as defining moments in Mary's career.
When I decided to leave industry and come to consulting, it was kind of a big step. My husband changed his job at the same time that I did that. We had two, very small children. It was a risk, and always, so glad that I took it. And my husband and I always say we're so glad we didn't know what we got ourselves into before we got into it, right? Because you kind of rise to the challenge you put in front of yourself, but if you understand everything about the challenge, you might shy away. Probably the second defining moment was when Accenture was buying Capgemini, and I really wanted that to be a decision that I made. I had a choice, and so I decided to come to Accenture and looked at the market and did the things that I thought were responsible to myself and to my family, and made the decision to come to Accenture, and I'm so glad that I did. It's just been an unbelievable trajectory change, I would say, for me, and again, for my family.
Mary believes it's important to evaluate your career path regularly.
Each of us have, I think, times in our career where we have to say, is this the right path? Does it continue to be the right place and path? And you have to be responsible to yourself, and I always say, I feel this deeply responsible to your family as you make those decisions. And I think you have to have your family understanding that if they were to tell you that things weren't good and right, that you would make a change.
Mary's greatest career challenge has been balance.
I don't know how anyone, male or female, could say otherwise. And whatever form that takes, it comes down to, are you getting what you need in your life to be successful and whole and balanced? For me, it's integrating work and family every day throughout the day. My calendar includes everything. I know exactly what's happening with my kids throughout the day, and I know exactly where I am at the moment that it's happening with my kids. I work to make myself available as I need to, and I don't divorce the two settings. It's hard everywhere you are, and I had 14 years in industry to know that it's just as hard there as it is here.
Mary views mentoring as critical to talent development at Accenture.
I think there are two really important things about mentoring. One is that as mentors, we don't approach people with an assumption about who they are, where they are, what they're thinking, what they need, right? As a mentor, our job is to find out where they are, who they are, what they need, and then to kind of meet them where they are and extend yourself to them, your network, your capability, your contacts. Extend yourself to them in a way that it can help them see a path, move and progress themselves. The second thing I think that we forget as senior executives or leaders in the firm is to appear accessible. We always feel like we're accessible, but we have to help people know that they can ask for those 15 minutes. We have to, invite the conversation. If we can get those two things right, I think we'll do a good job for that next generation.
Mary's biggest career advice is to remain confident in your abilities.
If it's the first time you're doing something, of course you don't know how to do it. So you have to get confident being unconfident. Your history has prepared you for that, right? And you just have to remember that you're always going to be asked, and hope that you'll always be asked to do something next and new. And to be brave and understand that anyone who's asked to do something next and new hasn't done it before, You can do it and have confidence that you can.